Interesting. How'd you guys find about the Crag bot?
Google. I chose the first
Google.
one it recommended. I don't have time to be doing my research on the best recording equipment. But anyway, might as well get started. Hello, welcome to the Double Dollar Ice Cream Club podcast, aka the anti-podcast, because we don't like us either. We don't live on hills, we die on them. We've got a special guest. Got Archie in here.
Hola.
Yes. We've now resorted to guest stars now to try and bump up our numbers. Hopefully one day we'll get a celebrity, but for now, we have Archie. So I hope our viewers out there enjoy this. And we've also got some of the regulars. Svat, Ray,
Hello.
Celine,
Oh, I thought
Dan
we
will be
were
through.
introduce ourselves.
No, enough of that. You can get your own personal episode like Levi did yesterday, some other time. But for now,
Did
not time for that,
to
mate.
get Ryan Reynolds on as a guest?
I'm optimistic we can. I think if I send him a nice email, I think he'll reply. Seems like a chill dude. I have that expectation of celebrities that if you're just nice and send them a nice letter, they'll reply. Maybe we can even become friends. So, shall see. But in the meantime, we're here to talk about Tatami Galaxy. Masterpiece, not a masterpiece. As fast the question, so we're here gonna diving straight into this. I hope you're all excited. So I'm gonna start with the the person who has their mic on, which is Marceline.
Oh no. Alright, yeah,
No.
okay. Wait, no, okay. So I did not rewatch it, but I went and watched some review videos about it on YouTube, and I was like,
Cheating.
wow. Wait, so I was like, wow, this is so different than when I remember about it. It seems like I didn't get it. I didn't get the whole show and the point of it at the beginning when I watched it back in January when we watched it back. So when I now watch all these videos and how they analyze the story and the point of it, view of it, I'm more invested and I really want to rewatch it now. It's so much deeper than I thought. It's like it's so dope. Okay, the everything in this show was like in order to support one big whole idea. So this enemy is really been so big in my eyes now. It's bigger. So I don't know. I'm already too excited to rewatch it again. I liked it even more.
What have you found out that you didn't know about the show before that
Well,
made you
yeah, that
like
is
this?
the main character. What was his name? That he was
What's the show?
seeking.
What's
That was he seeking, when there was some repeated stories every time, and that repeated every episode, that repeating occasions that happen every time. Is that like he's seeking for something, for the perfection, and through through some occasions, but like he can't without he appreciating what he's already having. So he was like, every time if I join this club, if I have this friend, if okay. So without even he appreciating his own friends, his own life, and all of that, like all this sequence of events has happening until we break to the last arc. If you remember, in that dark room, remember that episode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in that room when he'd been stuck and he was like, with all these parallel universes, and I was like, I end up with one point of view that I'm not satisfied, I'm not happy with this. So what I should be happening. So there was like one scene when the walls are broken and he see like rooms that are parallel to with each others. So with these rooms, okay, these rooms is like all the sequence he had in his mind, and he was just he's okay with when he was where with the when he realized what he have and he started to appreciate it. That's
Mm.
kind of the end. But like the whole enemy is taken us through a journey with someone who is not satisfied, and he was thinking, if I had this thing, I will be happy. And if I was, but at the end, it was two different story. So I really was, oh my god, this is so cool.
Mm.
Oh, there
Yeah,
was
that's
something
good.
too that all the episodes were too colorful. If you remember that.
Too colorful.
Yeah, like every
Oh,
episode had his own colors, and that colors had to be supported the event and for that for the subject of the episode. That's another genius thing. Like
so you
so
like the
many
fact it was too
things.
colorful.
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, too many things genius I discovered, and I can't stop talking about them. So I will just push that later.
Yeah. Well, the main character's name is Watashi. So
Yeah.
yeah, Watashi. Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
that's what like isn't it like it's not revealed his name is what like he just doesn't have one, but like that's how you say I or something like that. Let me double check.
Oh yeah. Ah,
Yeah, because like
maybe.
it's told through his perspective, so he never actually says what his own name is.
Right.
Oh my god, it's funny that I actually don't remember any of the other characters' name except Ozu and
Ozu,
Johnny.
Ozu.
oh yeah,
And
He's the
Johnny.
Johnny.
goat.
Yeah.
That's funny. I wonder if
Alright. Go on.
I can find it on gifts. Johnny.
Okay. All right. Whilst you do that, Archie, what are your thoughts on Tatami Galaxy?
Well, from my perspective, Tatami Galaxy, like, as like mirroring what Merceline said, and then I also have done my own, um, you know, YouTube reviews and all that.
Really?
Tatami Galaxy was like the whole story of like, um, kind of being able to like, even though you want to be in one certain area or one point of life, you have to appreciate where you are right now, and all of your dreams, um can happen, right? But you have to put the work into it. And when you achieve that too, you might not appreciate, or it might not be what you thought it was going to be.
Mm.
That's kind of how I saw
Okay.
it. And then um I think for me, because like I rated Tatami like around a 7, because I kind of got yeah. I can like see how it can be like, a 10 for some people, right? For me personally though, I thought some parts about it were kinda kinda mundane, or like I guess that's what they were trying to show, right? But it got too mundane and like too boring at points, because it was all like alternate timelines. If he chose this club, what would happen if he chose that club? And it all kind of ended the same way, right? Because of that, like early on, I kind of got bored of it. But it was kind of like a bittersweet ending. I was like, that's kind of like what they were showing. Like that was the point of the series. So I might
Yeah, yeah.
rewatch it. I might have a different perspective when I rewatch it, but that's how I see it.
Yeah. I mean that's fair. As long as you can see that that was kind of the point that it's supposed to end the same way, which is the overall message of like, he has these different timelines, but in each timeline he still makes the same mistakes. He still runs into the same issues, has the same problems, which kind of proves that it doesn't really matter which path you chose. It's like that's the Impala song. Person, same mistakes, kind of like that. If you can think about it that way, it's like, yeah, that's kind of just the overall theme of the show. And as Marceline said, yeah, the whole point. Well, for that, at the end of it, the message is just like, appreciate what you have, appreciate those around you, and it's okay to maybe chase for other things, or maybe try and chase for a better life, quote unquote. But don't don't let that chase let you convince yourself that the life that you have now is bad, or not worth not worth being happy about, because as we find out, he actually was surrounded by people who liked him, who did he had a good bunch of people around him, who did appreciate him for who he was and didn't want him to change. So yeah, that's what I took from it. And but yeah, Svat, what about you? What are your thoughts?
Thoughts on that? Yeah, I can't decide whether it's an 8 or a 9. I'm probably leaning towards 9. It's yeah, for 11 episodes, and after you get past the idea that it's kind of like the same episode over and over for a while, and each episode is kind of like its own story. You can call it like episodic. Then all kind of connects. Ending is really good as well. Has some
Yeah.
top tier animation.
Godlike animation, some very, very creative guy in his bag. Oh, hello,
Yeah,
Dan.
colors, very nice colors.
Colors. Yeah. Yeah, carry on. That.
So yeah, I think I'm leaning towards a 9. I'll definitely rewatch it again. I think at some point it's yeah, I'm leaning towards closer to to classic masterpiece, because there's not really many things like it. And yeah, it's like the characters are relatable. The idea of appreciating what you have is one that anyone can relate to.
Yeah.
It's just a nice lesson, because I think it's very easy to think that the grass is always greener.
Yeah. I think we've all. I think some of it's a very, very relatable theme. But yeah, I always really did like appreciate the message, and after going back and appreciating that message more and seeing how well it was done, and just the little things that put in there, and obviously the episode where he's just stuck in that box, which is maybe a little heavy-handed as a message, but I think it's still done very well. It really gets the point across. So yeah, as you said, just clocked. Yes, only 11 episodes. 11 episodes.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, it is 11 episodes.
7. Yeah. Wow. Actually, yeah. For that reason, yeah, might actually bump it up, because to write such a cohesive story in such a not that much time.
You are a sucker for 11 episode anime.
Yes,
Ping pong. Tatami.
It's done well when it's because it's so difficult to do it well. So when you find one that does it well, you can watch it in a day, and it's done so well, and you feel like you've gotten a full experience out of it.
Yeah, and then you watch Eden, and you're like, man,
it would just stop it. No, ignore that. See, we're having a nice conversation.
I forgot what anime it was where we were talking about having a short amount of episodes not an excuse to not having a plot that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I would like to use this anime as an example of this plot is fucking complicated, and he did it in 11 episodes.
Yes. Yeah, true. It's like ping pong in that regard.
Is it complicated?
Is
it just handling maybe a complicated subject matter, but the story itself, I don't think it's that complicated.
I say complicated in the amount of story points that you would need to keep track of. Because there's the multiple timeline things going on. And it's not like each timeline doesn't matter. So you still kind of have to keep it's there's still a lot of moving parts in this plot, as opposed to a show that's, guy beats a villain and there's like 5 characters and there's not a ton to dissect.
And I'm actually trying to just think. There was something I wanted to mention. Oh well, slipped my mind. But yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of. I do like all the characters as well. I think the characters are all have their charm, and especially when you consider the fact that all seen through the point of view of the main character, and by the end, you actually get to see who they kind of are. At the beginning of the story, you only got to see one dimension of them and one side to them. So I thought that was pretty clever. It made sense by the end. Ray. Wait, no, yeah, go.
Wait, I also wanted to add, I'm also a sucker for like narratives restored from like the main character, and then you see things, like there's some things that are changed through the way through the way he sees things. There's a certain anime that we recently watched where that happens also, which I'm not going to mention because it would be a big plot twist. Well, it's like a spoiler, but yeah, it's always nice because it's clever and it's really easy to do, but like you don't really see it that often, or you don't see it done quite like it's done very in a subtle way here. Ozu.
Ozu, my guy, real MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray-chan.
Hey guys, can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
please.
I didn't watch the anime and I feel really bad now because my first impression of it was that it was just not something that I would be interested in. So I guess you guys can kind of use me to introduce the anime to people who will be listening to this episode and not knowing what it is. So how would you describe it?
Emotional journey, bit of a mind trip. Story, a story with a message that doesn't feel too preachy. Extremely quick, very fast paced. Literally, the way they speak.
Well,
they speak
that was the thing as well. Like because of like there was just so much like visual and auditory stimulation that I was like I can't keep up. And it just felt like a lot of just incoherent things taking place. But I'm guessing like amongst those things there's like a theme that's being explored, or
I wouldn't say, yeah, it is pretty quick, but I wouldn't say it's like incoherent. I think everything that's being said is there for a reason. I just think the fast-paced nature of it's kind of like, well, I think I saw it somewhere where it's kind of like the whole point of it being quick and fast-paced like that isn't necessarily for you to follow every single word. It's kind of for you to just be part of this experience and just obviously the stuff that you're going to be picking up on, but there's obviously stuff that you're going to miss, and that's all right. That's kind of a little bit kind of the point, kind of goes with like the theme of just like, it comes and it goes and stuff like that, whether you want to believe that or not. But I think everything that you need to know, you will find out, because it's just the way the story unfolds. Everything just kind of pieces together and everything falls, and you're like, oh, right, that makes sense. Okay, this person is this linked to this person. Oh, he's doing this because of this. Like, you feel like you're missing out on it because it's so quick, but somehow you always find yourself like, I still know what's going on. I don't really know how he does that. Obviously, the dialogue goes by so quickly, but I don't know. So yeah, it's just a ride, man. You just gotta go on the ride and just let it take you.
Well, besides all of what he said, Nova, the most of the videos I watched, people were literally saying that this show changed their life. Okay, which is something like the story tells something that we all will relate to. So whenever you will watch it, Ray, you will be okay. This story is pointing for something that I will literally need. So this way is good.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I may watch it now.
You really have to.
Give it a good college try, as you Americans say. Do we have any favorite moments? Anybody would like to mention? I will go with Archie.
Oh, other than Johnny, right? I think my favorite moment was the whole like where he was trapped in a, I forget what it was called, but pretty much the four walls. Um and I really like that part mostly just because it stripped down their art style and like they changed it at parts too. And the final episode where um if I'm not mistaken, it's where all the fireworks are and you are able to see the um what Watashi, I'm pretty sure that's the character's name, float away with the birds in a black and white scenery. So I think that was my favorite moment just because of
Nice.
the color change.
Colors. Yeah, nice. Fair enough. It's a good one. Yeah, I just like I like the reveal that when you find out that we're just seeing these characters through Watashi's eyes. I thought that was clever, as Svat said, and also like the moment when I think Ozu was cross dressing, and then they find out, and then the angry mob chases him, and then he falls off a bridge, and Watashi runs after him, screaming his name, and then the angry mob look at him, and they're like, "Oh, are you his friend?" And then he's like, "No, no, I don't know Ozu at all." And then they throw him in, then they throw him over the bridge as well. So I thought that was pretty funny. Also, for the fact they fell in love with a doll as well was creepy and hilarious at the same time. Um, and also being stuck in that room. Oh, say again, Dan.
I thought it was kind of interesting how the series just kind of like treated the doll as if it was a totally normal thing. Like there's a
Yes.
whole episode where he dead ass falls in love with the doll, and I'm like,
Yes.
this kind of stays throughout the series that he's like into this doll. That multiple people are into this doll.
Hey man, it's tough out here. Can you, yeah, let my guy live, okay? Wants to fall for a doll, then don't judge people's preferences out here. So, but yeah, I thought that was pretty weird and funny, interesting. So, yeah, and obviously him getting stuck in that room as well was a good way to close out the show, and encapsulated the theme, the message pretty perfectly. So it was trippy, and I like trippy. Dan, what about you? What was your favorite moment?
It's not a specific moment, but it's like a reoccurring moment that happened in the show. That like near the end of every episode, there's always someone or something that's kind of indicates that a lot of what happened to him was really because of his own decisions and actions.
Mm.
And I enjoyed that the show kind of was like, yeah, this guy's kind of in the wrong here, but this story is still about him.
Mm. Is he in the
Was that
wrong?
in the wrong? And I mean, in some ways, it was like, how he ended up in the situation was because he started acting selfishly or because he wasn't, feeling in the moment or really giving into his natural whatever. There was sort of like this was your fault, which I thought was like, oh, that's refreshing
Yeah.
for not even just an anime, but just like a show in general to be like, yeah, we're going to be critical of our protagonist.
Accountability, as they say. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Muslim, what about you?
Wait. So I don't really remember some specific moments, but I would say the last arc, the whole last arc, three last episodes, the black and white in his room and how everything break down at the end. That was just amazing.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Ray hasn't watched it. Asfat.
I like the episode where I thought it was gonna become a sports anime where there's like, hey, he's joined the cycling club, you know. Yeah, okay, that's time to see some, some stakes, some competition. And then he gets his bike stolen by those goons, and you're like, man. There's a lot of bizarre shit that happens in this, and it's just like on a rewatch you realize like what the fuck, like some of this shit that happened. So there's like a club that steals bikes, like just steals bikes that are parked incorrectly. Like what who came up with this?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some creep.
Oh yeah, and I
not
like
creepy. Yeah, go on.
and I like when the main character has a beard. I'm here for
Yeah.
character development in the form of facial hair.
That's the
As
ultimate
evidenced by
sign
Skull
of character
Rumble.
development. Yeah.
Yeah,
At the end, right? That was at the end when
yeah.
he has this beard. Oh yeah.
And also when they
Cat-
start like incorporating elements of the real world in the in some of the shots.
Yeah.
Quite cool.
The ending was basically just cast away in a bedroom.
No Wilson. Where's
Really,
Wilson?
yeah,
now?
without Wilson, yeah. Crying shame, really.
Wilson.
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 Shout out to Tom Hanks. Worst moments. Do we have any worst moments? Any moments that we did not like? Wow.
I mean, at first
I
watch,
think this is improvement.
I didn't like the like how fast the dialogue was, but then I got used to it. But it's still quite like it makes it difficult to get into it first because you need to adjust.
And it gets faster at some point.
Yeah. It's just one that you have to. It's like if you watch this, it's better to watch it with like some coffee next to you, and you can drink some coffee.
Some
And that
coffee,
way you
some
can keep up.
Adderall.
This is
some
not a morning.
speed.
It's definitely not a morning anime. Like the first thing you watch isn't. This should not be it. Especially on
I mean,
first
this
watch.
is weird. I never like real fast dialogue was not really a problem for me.
Oh,
I
flexing.
wouldn't say
Look
it's
at
a
like
problem.
go with it.
I would say
Like,
I'm not. I'm
it
not
was
saying it's
not
like.
hard.
I'm not saying it's like
Alright,
a big.
Merceline had a shutting gun on.
Flex.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this flexing right here.
I think
Jeez.
the whole point of like the fast conversations, other than it being a meme, is kind of like to show how with how many conversations we have a day, a lot of it can be a blur. So for the main character to have a really fast conversation, I feel like we all have that at one point. And I guess you kind of get like the main points of the conversation, but it's all just a blur.
Yeah. That's why it's assumed too, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It has its charm. It's just it's like a learning curve.
Yeah, when it's not giving me a headache. And, especially when you just watch it blind and you don't know what you're expecting, and then you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
wait, was my thing broken? Is the times thing up? I was like, nope.
Like the first time I watched it, the first episode, I had to like rewind the first 2 minutes because I thought it would be really important because I thought there would be a lot of like plot points that I would need to remember.
Nope.
So I'm like, okay, I need to go back. Where's this ramen stand? Okay, why is it here? Let me just,
Just the MC
Who's
just
God?
over explaining everything. Yeah, because he has a lot of thoughts and just like, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's overthinking everything.
What a guy. Okay, no real worst moments. It's a good sign.
This is a viewer improvement for that's how good this show is.
Oh, I do have a best moment to add on. So when Watashi was in like an English class with the dentist, very funny moments there. Mostly just no touch me, no, badoom, all of those parts, and all the Japanese students were like clapping the shit out of that.
Nice. Good one.
Some of the shit that happens in this show, you're just like, man.
Yeah. Any nitpicks? I think mostly you're. Oh wait, no, you didn't say a nitpick. I thought you were gonna say too colorful, but you actually
the
liked
eating. No, I liked how colorful it was because okay. Besides with the videos I watched, it happens that so many elements that the director has added, it was supposed to support the story. Like I don't know if anyone of you remember, but each character has its own music, and the music was made for these characters. It already has a history. Okay, so like the music already has a story behind, and the story is already same as the character description. Like it was the MC Ozu or the girl or the dentist. Okay, so that was a cool thing when I know. Besides the colorful, as I told you, that every episode has its own world of colors, and that was to follow the topic of the episode. Okay, so
Colors.
yeah, one expect nitpick I would say is when they are eating. So that was just cool. When they are eating and their just stomach when it's become like balloon, something like that. I'm sure everyone remember that.
When they eat and their stomachs become balloons.
Yeah? Come on now. What, you
Seems
don't
legit.
remember?
I think she's talking about like when they gulp or drink or eat something, they'll be like a really exaggerated gulp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you'll see it go
yeah,
down.
that, yeah.
You don't appreciate that, Mussolini.
Not like I don't appreciate it, but this is cartoonish thing.
Wait, do you
That's
not
very
do that in real
abstract. Show.
life? I do that in real life every time. Big
Your
gulp.
What?
stomach. Your
Gulp for
stomach.
the
Just,
enjoyment of the
oh
food.
yeah.
Like the
So
guy
Vat
with
is
the
just an anime boy.
Apparently so.
Well, if I was same room with you, can you like you have seen
Not in the
that?
same
Never.
room. Not in the same room. Right? Social
no,
distancing.
not right
Social
now.
distancing from Svat.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody else has any nitpicks. Okay. Svat, character you wouldn't would not invite to dinner and why?
Who would I? Let me think. I wouldn't invite the goons who steal your bicycle if you park it incorrectly. Because I have to be on the way. What if I like cycle to dinner and then they like they tow my bicycle and stuff? Not good.
The real
I would
MVPs.
invite the invite. Maybe I would invite the what is it, Higuchi, the well, at least the guy who's first introduced as a god, but is actually an 8th year university student.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and he always
Master.
wears Yutaka.
Yes,
No,
the master.
Yukata.
Chill guy.
Yeah, and plus he's like it's fun watching him eat with the giant gulps.
Yes. Yeah. I would either invite. Yeah, I would probably invite either him or Ozu. Not scary demon Ozu, the actual Ozu. He was just a normal guy trying to help out his friend. Appreciate that. I appreciate people like that.
Well, I don't think is there a difference between them?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how Watashi perceives his friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So in the end,
No, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think Ozu is the one that changes. I think it's just how
Yeah.
the main character perceives Ozu.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
invite the perception Ozu.
But the perception still does those things, right? It's just that he looks different, if you will.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I think it's that those actions probably weren't as severe as they were because of the character. They weren't seeing it from the character's perspective.
All very true, but I needed an answer. I needed to give an answer. So
I never trust.
I understand. I understand the deeper theme, and I know he's the same person. But I was just needs to give an answer. Well, I probably wouldn't invite the fortune teller because she creeps me out. So
the fortune teller. That was also one of my favorite moments. Her charging him more and more.
yeah. Oh yeah, and she'll extort me.
Yeah.
Probably end up somehow getting a free dinner out of me, and I'll end up paying her, feeding her.
You would eat nothing and learn nothing about yourself, and you would be very bankrupt. at the
What
end
I
of it.
loved about the fortune teller is that she, like, both of them apparently remembered what she charged them in the last universe.
Yeah.
Mm.
When all of a sudden, like, that's the only thing that carries through. Just like, oh, this fortune teller's ripping me off. I'm like, that's the information you choose to keep with you. That's so funny.
A fortune teller. Muscle and Kato, you would not invite to dinner, and why?
Could invite Watashi, the MC, because seems like he shares the insecurities as everyone else. So I will have like normal conversation with someone share same ideas as me, and I would not maybe invite the guy who was obsessed with his doll. I don't know. That just creeped me out.
Fair reason.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Discrimination,
that
but
guy.
still, fair reason. Let the man live.
Yeah, the show did explicitly confirm that he fucks a doll, and that makes me very uncomfortable.
It is what it is. What it is. Okay, Dan. What about you?
Wait, what category is this again?
Kato, you would not invite to dinner, and why?
I would invite Ozu because he definitely seems at least like an interesting person. Though at the end of the series, I think he's just like a bumbling teenager, which is less appealing to invite. But I wouldn't invite the lady who complains with the dentist because I ain't trying to get my face licked. That's like a lot. That's like a lot to go on.
Mm. Fair reason. Fair reason. Okay. Archie, what about you? Character you would and would not invite to dinner, and why?
I would probably invite. Give me a second. The master, who's actually in university, Higuchi, and I probably wouldn't invite, um, yeah, the guy that fucks a doll.
Okay. Not hating, but still, fair enough. Oh wait, that's everybody. This or what better as a movie?
There is already a movie that happens in the same universe, and I checked it out, and the movie is just a great. I just watched the first 15 minutes, so and it was again the movie was in speed pace, but still it was cool. So I think they will describe the same idea in a movie in a cool way.
But what about what about this specific show that's not connected? Well, it is connected, but just this.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
this,
like as I said, the same show. I think they will figure out a way to explain the repeated and how you find your happiness and all that in a movie. I think they're capable of that.
or would it work better?
No. I need the 11 episodes.
Okay, fair enough. What about the rest of you? What do you think? You guys agree with Mussolini? Okay, nobody agrees with Mussolini.
Wait.
No problem.
I agree.
I
No,
think
wait, what did she?
it works.
I don't know.
Poor Mussolini. It's okay. I was listening, Mussolini. I thought you made some very compelling points. I'm sorry.
I was listening.
Don't you say anything? I
I was
asked,
also
did you agree
listening.
with her?
Because I was
I think I
thinking, oh
was
my
having a
god,
mic.
let
Yeah,
me
you did
I
give
was
us
land.
enough
having a
time.
mic problem.
I literally paused for 10 seconds.
Wasn't enough.
Okay, well,
Small
sometimes you
brain.
just gotta think for a hot second. Don't be rude.
So, well, okay, all right.
To answer Nova's question, would I think that this would have worked better as a movie? I don't think so. I feel like we needed to walk through the MC's like whole journey, joining different clubs and things. If this is like a normal like 2 hour movie, I don't think it would have had as much as an impact as it would having 11 episodes.
Yeah. Fair enough. Good point. Daniel, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say that I agree it works better as a series because part of what makes the last episode so impactful is that you've seen that he has gone through all these random universes.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't do that, then it doesn't have the same weight when he's like stuck in all of them.
All right. Thank you. Finally got there in the end. Once everybody woke up. No shade, no shade. No hard feelings.
That is shady.
Hey. How was the soundtrack? Amazing. Classical music.
Yeah.
Classical music.
Especially
shit.
when I knew there is a backstory for each soundtrack that just hit so differently.
Yeah. Real classical music enthusiasts. I hear me and Merceline.
Mhm.
Do we want to live in this world?
I mean, we
No.
are, in a way or another.
I was
We
betting my
are.
money that Merslin would be like, yes, because I like the colors.
Colors. Well, to be fair, Merceline, you can technically be in this kind of world. All you have to do is just do Molly and a bunch of hallucinogenics, and then the world will look exactly like this. And
Definitely some
speed,
shrooms in there.
and some speed, so everybody talks really, really fast, and everything moves really, really fast. And LSD, do LSD so you can get the colors. Do speed so everybody talks really fast, and do coke so you can get the anxiety.
I think he
This
would
guy's
die.
no, you'll be fine. I think.
I think this would get me in too
Do you
much
speak
trouble.
from experience or something?
Hey, look. What I did in my university days is none of your business.
All right.
Well, apparently, British University is just popping off.
Pop. Bruh, we're so cool out here. We do balloons. Americans don't know anything about that.
What does that even mean?
Oh yeah, do you have
Never
balloons
say
in
that sentence again.
in the US
Please, no.
actually?
Yeah, they don't have
Balloons.
balloons in the US.
Oh, fuck.
Losers.
I'm sure
What?
I'm sure it's called differently.
Wait, you guys don't have balloons?
Oh,
Do you
people
mean
do
like
balloons.
like
That's-
a birthday party?
Wait,
Yes,
really?
exactly.
It's exactly like a birthday party.
Oh God, what the hell?
Oh,
You see, I
thought
live
you were
in
saying there was
Canada.
a drop
I'm
that was
just chilling.
powerful.
Oh, Canada.
Is that
What
shade
did-
I hear?
No.
Wait, I have a question. I know it's away from the whole meeting, but is it for real, Archie, that the heat the other day raised up to 37 or 50 or something like that? It raised up really high. Is that true? In
It
Canada?
wasn't yesterday, right? But it was. I'm pretty sure in like first weeks of August, around there.
Yeah.
The heat waves, it came almost to like 49, 50 Celsius. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Those were
so
like the
yeah.
highest. Yeah.
Wait, 49, 50
Cool.
Fahrenheit. There's not like 5 degrees
Not Fahrenheit,
Celsius.
Celsius, dumbass.
Yeah, Celsius.
Here. So
Yeah, like finally someone lives the
give
same
me a
torture I
second.
lived in.
50 Celsius to Fahrenheit. So that's 122 Fahrenheit. Which still isn't like super hot, but for someone
What?
that lives in like around like I'd say I'm pretty sure our average is like 18 to like 23, and then it hits up like double that. It kind of hit. So I was just in the basement the whole time.
Oh, so you don't know the real torture.
Oh
Now
no, I've
this.
been to the Philippines. Don't worry about it. I know.
Oh. Okay, so you already know the feeling.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's just I wasn't expecting it here in Canada where it snows.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
global
I
warming
remember we
is a
made
real
so
thing.
much fun of them. It is. Alright, now we may continue our meeting. Sorry for this interrupt.
Thank you for that.
There's a big heat wave in UK also soon.
Did I ask? No, I'm kidding. How
25
how
degrees
much
over the
Celsius?
weekend.
Do you know? Do you know
25
how high?
big.
25 Dude, I have 25 Celsius right now.
But don't flex. Don't flex your weather.
Dude,
Oh no.
what do you mean? How is that a heat wave?
Oh, it's a heat wave, okay.
Massive
For
heat wave.
September, it's a heat wave. Short
Super
weather
heat
in
wave.
September,
Dude,
it's
are you?
madness. Absolute madness.
Don't worry, just listen to rain sounds. It'll be fine.
Oh, I don't have to. We get enough rain sounds here. We don't need to listen to them.
That's true.
We just have to open our window.
Yeah.
The rain
Uh,
sounds and crackheads.
But anyway, award time.
Oh, yeah.
Bonner Award, best character. Archie, who's the best character?
Akashi, waifu material. No,
Okay,
yeah.
alright.
It's I'd say it's either it'd be Frick, Master. I keep on forgetting his name. Or Watashi. Uh just because, the master guy kind of gives off like an Uncle Iroh vibe. And Watashi, just his
Yeah.
whole like arc as a character was really well done. Uh yeah, that's my answer.
Thank you, Archie. And it's also Watashi. Because he's too relatable. I like relatable characters. And he has a good character arc. He feels human, very flawed, and he goes through real things that a lot of people can relate to, and the message and just his journey, the person, how he ends up at the end, is very gratifying and rewarding and inspiring and uplifting, and yeah. Shout out to him. Dan, best character, Polnareff Award.
I think I would give it to the name girl's name is Akashi, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, I would also give it to her.
Okay. Why?
She's kind of like this consistent, rational actor in this very wild as shit world. So she's just naturally entertaining to me. Because it's also like, since she has like these consistencies that exist across the universe. So like, there's the one with her being scared of like the moths or just bugs in general. I forgot what exactly it was. Which I thought was just kind of nice to have. Like it was a fun way to be really wild, but also not inconsistent. She's just cool.
Fair enough. Respect it. Muslim, what about you?
I totally agree with your opinion, Nova. I would choose the
Oi, oi.
MC. Watashi.
Really? See, Muslim's on my side today. See, when me and Muslim are a team, it's all good. It's only when she betrays me and shares a show that was trash. And by the end of the last meeting, she randomly gives it a 7, and I'm completely blindsided, and I feel so betrayed. Yeah.
Hunter
That
99,
happened
Hunter 11.
only. That happened only one time.
Twice.
Wait, what was the second time?
Banana fish.
Oh, banana.
Oh
No.
yeah, it's a massive,
Okay,
it's
I
all
was-
great,
Banana fish.
amazing. Oh, it's
I
all
was
amazing.
subjected with banana fish. Okay, I did not go with my emotions. I was just like realistic with my ratings. Okay, this is a good point for me.
Nonsense. What? Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm not getting into this. Anyway, it's fat. Your best character.
Watashi the MC. He grows a beard. He actually does it in the end. No, but yeah, he's Yeah, he's like just an interesting MC, you know, and you know he gets
Mhm.
the arc at the end.
First- Good point. Good point. So my boy wins. Moomin Rider, most underrated character. Wait, let me quickly see the categories to see which one Ozu can win.
Oh yeah, let's not plot. This is clean vote in the plot.
Don't worry, you can
So-
always rig it. You can always rig it, you know. Edit a part out.
We've never once rigged any votes. Never.
Okay.
This is,
Okay.
That is a lie. That is
No.
a,
it's
yeah, that's
never.
a
Let's
lie.
not get into let's not get into
Yeah,
political
come on now.
commentary right now.
I should
It's for
know.
another
That's
episode.
a lie.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
not.
no dirty laundry. Yeah,
Leave the
yeah.
integrity out of the ballot box.
Hey.
All right, whatever
When
you say.
presidents and politicians leave the White House, they are not allowed to divulge secrets, what they know. They don't talk about Area 51, right? So you cannot say what you know.
Mm-hmm.
Most underrated character. Okay, yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll say Ozu. I think the funniest. Nah, that might go
Johnny.
faster.
It'd be Johnny.
Okay, I vote for Ozu because I want him to win something, and I think he's yeah he plays his part. He plays a good part in the overall story and he helps I understand the MC more because of Ozu. So he's a very good complementary piece this whole series. So yeah. Svat, most underrated character.
Between. I mean, I have a plan for all this. So my vote is for Ozu for Moomin. But then, like, yeah, don't you worry. I've got to cover Nova.
Okay, nice.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. Much
Justice will be
appreciated.
served.
Much appreciated. Dan, most underrated character. Nice one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. 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 Me
Ozu.
too. I agree.
I
It's
heard
okay,
Ozu
Nova.
really
It's
quietly.
okay.
Wait, sorry, my mic was muted. I'm gonna give it to. I mean, I feel like every character is kind of very appropriately rated. There's not like a wild card here. Well, you know what is the little you know the thing that she keeps losing, the 1 out of the 5 pairs, her trinket thing.
Yes.
Does that count as a character? Because it was adorable.
I
And it's
mean,
underrated. It was really cute.
yeah, I'll say it counts.
I'll vote for that. I think it was called the Mushigami or something.
I'll take your word for it.
The little trinket, adorable thingy. That's what I'll call it.
Adorable thingy. Okay, adorable thingy. It's 1 vote. Mussadine, what about you?
Honestly, I don't know. Is it the girl or Ozu? Because both of them had a really important role. Who's winning?
No. You don't get to
Wait,
see
let me.
what's in the ballot box before voting. No. Maybe you would have snooped to see other people's votes, but we don't. We as a committee would not reveal.
Oh, I don't know. Everyone kind of have 1 vote, so.
Oh, really?
Okay, Ozu has 2 votes. The
Yeah.
trinket has 1 vote.
And that's it?
Just stop asking all these questions.
Look.
Like, Svo, do you show up to
Listen,
the ballot place and just say, okay, so who's winning? Okay, who should I vote for?
Yeah, lads,
Who's the best?
have you counted yet?
Well, they'll ask you to leave. They'll be like,
because
madam,
both of
please
them really deserve it, so I don't know who I can give.
go with your heart.
I will go with the girl.
There you go. Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Put the slip in the box. Can't take it back. Okay, Archie.
It would be Ozu. He's the epitome of bros before hoes. He literally dips on his date to help.
Chips with the dip.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Nice.
it definitely be Yozu.
Calm. Nice. Oh, where am I? Oh yeah, Sakura Award. Most useless character. Dan, who's the most useless character?
Maybe that the head of the book club or the library at the end.
Mm,
I would say him just because he kind of didn't. He didn't really do anything.
okay,
He didn't add a whole lot to the storyline.
fair enough. Fair enough. Don't know who that is, but fair enough. Marceline.
Oh no. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think anyone is Sakura.
Okay, that's an A.
Maybe the doll guy, who's the one obsessed with the
Johnny.
doll. Not Johnny, the dude who's obsessed with doll,
Oh, he
who
has
has
his
this
function.
big doll.
Kosaki Senpai.
That's his function.
Mhm.
Okay, right. She says the doll fucker. Swat, what about you,
Johnny. Yeehaw.
Johnny? Yeehaw!
What does he actually do? Let's be honest.
He
Other than make
helps
noise.
awakening. He helps with the awakening. Some realized stuff. Yeah, I'm struggling to see what Johnny's function is, but I'm sure there had to be a reason. Surely. See, that answers your question, mate. Would a
There is a
masterpiece
reason.
have
We know what
a
the-
character that's completely useless?
Yes.
Name one anime that has a useless character that's still a masterpiece.
Attack on Titan.
All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, okay. So he says Johnny, Archie.
This is still the underrated one, right?
No.
Oh, the
this-
most useless.
Oh, useless. Oh, totally blanked out.
Well, wait, have you picked an underrated one yet?
I have.
You said Ozu.
Oh, doesn't matter then,
Yeah, it would be. Honestly, yeah, it would probably be Johnny. Like he was mostly there for comedic effect.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
hey, Johnny, the back-to-back winner. The Redux Award. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Onizuka, funniest character.
Funniest character. Master.
Mm.
Who else? Go
My
ahead.
vote is
Shout.
for Akashi.
Kashi. Wait.
Yeah,
Let me see this. Let me see if you're wrong. Let's see.
Kashi.
Akashi. Well, Akashi, the girl.
Yes. Yes.
I thought you were saying Okashi. I was like, who the hell is that?
Akashi, the
Okay.
girl.
Oh, all right.
Well, mostly for the reasoning that she needs an award.
That's why she got the underrated one, and Uzu have the Onizuka.
No, because Ozu's already
No,
won
this is
Moomin Rider. That's the problem, right? You see, that's why I'm voting for Akashi.
no. She was rational. She was not funny.
Okay, just keep in mind if you don't vote for her, then you're denying her like an award. So you're the villain here,
No,
not me.
I gave her already. I gave her the most underrated.
Yeah, but they didn't win. You voted for her, but she didn't win. So
No one here to support me. Well, I see now. What's
Stop
your game,
colluding.
no, Sivad?
there's
I
no
see your
collusion here.
game.
I'm just like stating the
No, you want me to vote with
in the
you, so
public.
she has the award.
No, I'm just an impartial vote counter. Okay, nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, let's see what others will vote.
No, you're next. Since you started talking.
Oh, shit. This is the Nizika, right?
Yes.
Onizuka, funniest character.
Hmm. I would go with Ozai.
Ah, he
Ozu,
already has an award, man. Oh, fine. And give all just double.
How goes my heart?
I went with the master, Dan. And who'd you go for?
Huh?
Actually, wait, no, don't answer. Don't answer, don't speak. Archie, who'd you go for?
The master then.
Hey. And Dan, who's the funniest character?
I would say Ozu.
Hell? What's going on? Was it tied? Aw,
Tied?
Yeah,
not funny.
we
he's
should flip the
creepy.
coin.
Oh,
Who?
God.
Who says creepy? No, the
Ozu.
master is that creepy.
Because
not
the way he
creepy.
eats,
The only thing creepy is him.
the way he
Wait,
gulps
never
his
mind.
food. He doesn't chew.
Yeah.
It's like a
But
duck.
if you don't need to chew, then would you?
Yes.
Just think about that.
Remember those commercials when Disney was doing a lot of promotion for the Brave movie, like the Scottish one?
What,
And the thing
Braveheart?
was like, if you could change your fate, would you? That's what the thing is thinking of.
Okay. Thank you for that. And we're tied. Thank you, Svat, for choosing an outlandish take that made everything else tied.
Is there anyone in the chat? Ask Anderson.
I'm not asking Anderson nothing.
No, we
King
flip the
Anderson.
coins.
Well,
flipping
wait.
a
What
coin.
is tied right now? What is tied?
The funniest character. No, you can't change your vote.
No, I just want to know.
Just in case.
I
Right.
just want to know.
Nova
case
is the
because-
security for the ballot
yes,
box. He needs
There's
to
been
make sure
too
it's
many
ready.
shenanigans of people saying, "Oh, I've decided to change my vote." Nope.
I was about to.
Nope. No. It's closed. Okay, fine's tied between Ozu and the Master. What a bad ceremony for that award. I hear the booze already.
Yeah, just leave it as is. Both of them win it.
Yes, you have to share the award. Grammys did it, so we can do it.
Yeah, we've done it before as well. So yeah, there is precedent.
Yeah, Kenji Award, no. Johan Psycho Award, no. Sus Award, no.
Oh, the Sasa water, the Mr. Jogo.
Wait, there's a you got. How
wait,
much
the
have you guys
Dollfucker.
fallen? There's a sus
Yes.
award.
Yes, and
Yeah,
Muslims
there's
won it 3 times. Is it 3
Yeah.
times?
Okay, okay.
I'm not
There's
even gonna
one thing I want to
ask. I'm just, I'm just a special guest.
Flagrant things were
Nothing
said.
more, nothing
very,
less.
Very flagrant things were said.
Related to promised, the promised Neverland, but we don't speak on that.
Wait.
Things in
No,
There's
wait.
something.
I want to know now.
No.
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 I don't. You're not gonna get demonetized
No.
because of muscling. It's alright.
Okay, there was another thing I wanted to say today that will get me to the Sus award.
Please, no.
But I'm leaving it till Craig leave.
You're gonna do what now?
Like I'm leaving it till Greg leave.
Greg? His name's
Yeah.
Craig. His
Craig.
name is his
Finish
name.
it.
Greg. No.
rename
Oh.
Greg. Rename him. Rename. It's Greg now.
Greg.
Whenever the record is not on, okay?
So disrespectful. Okay, it's off. You can say it now.
No?
Oh, that's just a decoy. That's just another member. His name's recording.
Decoy.
No. Not today, not
whatever.
tonight.
Howard. The old Marceline would have said it. Speaking of Marceline, that's Clark.
Hello, my fellow taxpayers.
You pay taxes? What a loser.
Dude, it's all about tax evasion. Hell yeah.
I agree.
What?
Jim, I did that in the 70s.
I don't know how that happened. What brings you here, Clark?
I got bored.
You got bored. Okay, we're glad we can be your amusement.
Yes.
Even
Just
though we're
ride a
ending-
bike.
but, you know.
Ride a bike.
I don't own a bike anymore. Mine broke.
Oh wait, really? Did it
Mhm.
break because you were on call? Then you like ran into a stop sign.
No, it was supposed. It
That's
wasn't.
something you'd do.
No, it's not. It is not. I was off-roading, and I might have twisted the front too much to the point where the metal snapped that makes the brakes break.
How the you made metal snap? Holy shit!
It's
Yeah.
impressive, mate.
By off-roading, he means on like like a pedestrian area, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe for you UK people.
UK people. We have names,
UK
you know.
people. Oh, wow.
Wait, people watch
Oh.
these? What?
UK people are subhuman, so I don't think they deserve.
Oh my god.
It's racist.
Beans
That's-
on toast.
It's a fact.
Delicious.
Beans
start
on
this.
Politics into this.
Delicious.
Okay, to be fair,
Sorry,
beans
I'm
on
missing out.
toast is fucking disrespectful.
Okay, I'm not getting into this.
Look, the beans
just-
are not cold. Neither is the
Yes.
toast.
You warm everything, and you can put some cheese on it. It's
Look,
very
look.
nice.
If you have a one piece of bread with bacon on it, that's awful.
How? Okay, have
What
you
do you-
tried it?
The bread gets
Bro, that was
soggy.
the disgusting thing I've ever
No, you
No,
don't
no,
eat
no.
it
It's a
long.
poor man's burrito. All right, it's a poor man's burrito.
Oh my god.
That's what's into burritos.
Yeah, burritos don't deserve that. Come on.
Yeah. What did burritos ever do to you?
All right. Are you done?
Are we?
No,
Are we
Are we?
really?
Well, we
I don't
just need
think
the
so.
we just need the ratings, and then I can go eat my beans on toast in peace.
Oh my God.
Stream
Are you
that.
eating
Stream
beans on
that.
toast right
Stream
now?
that.
I'm not streaming that for content unless it's guaranteed to get me 1 million views.
Dude,
Maybe
come on. No,
ASMR.
wait. You know what? It's not worth it right now. You need like at least 1,000 subs, and then you got to get YouTube so you can actually get like money. You know.
Exactly.
Maybe you can get Heinz like sponsorship
Heinz.
and a
sponsorship.
Warburton sponsorship.
I'll just get a lifetime supply of Heinz.
Heinz.
That would be
Heinz.
glorious.
Why? Why
Wait,
do you
it's like
do you mean just the ketchup or like also their mustard and other condiments?
All of it.
Okay.
And they're beans. They're beans.
They're beans.
They have
And
their
beans.
Yes.
they have Heinz baked
Oh
beans.
my
Oh,
gosh.
what do you mean they have beans? The disrespect to Heinz, okay?
Jeez, man.
What they do.
Okay.
How did you not know that Heinz had beans? That's kind of
Okay.
their whole gimmick.
Heinz?
Yeah, Heinz baked
No.
beans.
Their whole thing is ketchup.
It
And
is.
beans.
Their whole thing is ketchup. To be fair.
Can you stop?
It is. I've only heard of
Bruh.
their ketchup and occasionally their mustard, and I'm sure they have like a relish or something else.
Dude, their relish is pretty good. To be fair. It's pretty good.
Sponsored by Heinz.
We're all
Relish.
disrespectful.
I wish.
Russian swag.
Oh, they also have that good buffalo ranch that I get.
Buffalo Ranch. How American.
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, exactly what,
What
I just
condiments
said.
do you
The
use?
hell?
Wait. What condiments do you use?
In our household, me and Svet's household, we like a little bit of ketchup, some sriracha, some sweet chili sauce, some Heinz sweet chili.
No Heinz sweet chili, man. We healthy
Not
boy.
Heinz sweet chili.
Healthy boy sweet chili.
Healthy boy sweet chili. Oh yeah, that big bottle.
Yeah.
Some mayo. Occasional burger sauce.
See, I'm not hearing a single mention of barbecue sauce or hot sauce, which
Oh,
is
we have
concerning.
barbecue sauce.
Oh, we have hot sauce. Yeah,
Just
of
said
course.
sriracha. Which isn't that hot, but still.
Sriracha is neither.
Not that. Well, you can get hot sriracha.
We just forgot to buy barbecue sauce. But usually it's
Yeah,
there.
did forget. Yeah. Yeah, shut you all up. Ha.
Did it?
Barbecue
Well,
sauce
number
is the
one.
best condiment.
The what?
What?
Yep,
The what?
I said it.
I don't even know what you said. What did you say?
I said barbecue sauce is the best condiment.
Debatable.
Nah.
No.
Out of
Ketchup.
hot
Ketchup
sauce,
wins all the way.
barbecue,
It's definitely not ketchup.
Well,
ketchup,
ketchup
and
wins,
mustard. What?
Ketchup
Ketchup
wins.
is like classic. It's vanilla, dude.
That's why
Ketchup
condiments-
I
too much.
feel out of those 4 I just said, ketchup is by far last.
Oh, okay, all right.
Barbecue sauce is first, and mustard and hot sauce
Now
are like
you've gone
tied
too
for
far.
second.
Now you've gone too far.
What,
I have
Ketchup-
not gone too far.
Ketchup is Michael
For
Jordan.
only
mate.
$1 a day, you can save kids like Clark
Come on now.
with no
Wait,
taste.
may I interrupt? May I interrupt?
No.
The barbecue sauce you're talking about, is it the same one I sent its picture now? Like you,
Marissa Bean, what are you sending?
American
the barbecue sauce.
garden.
Isn't
I
this
mean-
barbecue sauce?
It is barbecue sauce, but we don't have that brand in America.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
American garden.
No, this is so delicious.
It's
I
literally called
literally
American
drank
garden.
this. Yeah,
Hey,
it
can
is
we-
says American.
Can we forget I said that? That'd be great. That would be absolutely phenomenal if we forgot that I said that.
Well, have you tried it again? At least this
No.
barbecue sauce
No.
is so fucking delicious.
Swearing. This is a PG. It's a PG podcast. Okay?
Since when? Since
The
when?
censor Nova, like Kanye.
Since
Kanye
when?
is-
Like there is no other words to describe it.
This is a
Sometimes I
fucking
literally
PG
drink
podcast.
it.
Whoa, hey.
Oh yeah,
So
oh yeah.
you don't have this. Wait, I said it
Did you?
Matter
Where
how-
did you send it?
in
In
general.
general. It's in
Why
general.
would you send it in? People are just gonna look in the chat and be like, "Why the hell is Merceline with Amazon American Garden original barbecue sauce?" 5 10
rails.
Anyway,
Gone off the rails.
anyway, if anyone
Anyway,
find this
Yes.
this mark in his market, you should try it.
Okay, we shall do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
I
it's been fun, but I gotta dash.
was gonna kick you anyway, but okay.
Adios.
Oh, come on now.
Adios now.
Okay, just let's wrap this up. Archie, your ratings. Show out of 10, and then our 5 for rewatchability.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it'd be a 7.4 out of 10 for rating. Rewatchability around 3.5.
Okay, thank you. I will give it an 8.5 out of 10. 4 out of 5 rewatchability. Dan, your rating, please.
I'm going to give it. I'll do 8.5 out of 10, and then a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, cool. Marceline.
I'll give it 9 out of 10 and 5 out of 5 for rewatchability.
Nice. And Swat.
Give it a 8.8 out of 10. And a 4.1 2 out of 5 for rewatchability. Very much.
Nice. All right. And that's all she wrote. Thank you all for showing up. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. Appreciate you guys taking the time as always. And yeah, and I will see you all in a future life. And we are out.